Hello, everybody. Happy Tell the Truth Thursday. This is the All About Favor channel. I am your host, Pastor KZ. And for those of you who are new to watching the channel, thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing. And to my regular All About Favor fam who are subscribers currently, thank you so much for your continued support. It really means a lot to me. Also, I'd like to remind you about the coldest water bottle, which I am a spokesperson for. This bottle does exactly what it says it will do. It keeps your beverages cold for at least 36 hours. It's really a good bottle. Comes in different sizes, shapes, and colors. Please go check out their website, The Coldest Water Bottle. And should you decide to make a purchase, just put down that the Walk in Favor channel has referred you to them, and they will give you a 10%. I said to you that all this week we're going to start off our show with the word why. And since it is Tell the Truth Thursday, and as I said, I'm going to pause sharing some of the emails. They're piling up right now, but I've got to really go through them. Some of them really, y'all, it's some situations out there that's really saddened me. But anyway, let's start today off with, why do you really want to tell the truth? I kind of touched on this a little bit last week, but some of these emails that I've received, it's now making me wonder, why do you want to tell that truth now? Why do you want to tell the truth? And why do you want to tell the truth now? Now, again, this is only my opinion. All week, I'm just giving you my opinion and my thoughts just to trigger you. I'm trying to trigger some emotions in you. I'm trying to trigger you to really start to thinking. So, why do you want to tell the truth about that situation and why you want to do it now? Here we go. Because this is what I think. I think you want to acknowledge that you've been hurt in some way. You want to acknowledge that you've been mishandled, you've been mistreated, you've been taken advantage of, you've been underestimated, but more importantly, you have been violated in some way. Or you want to tell the truth because you have a secret life. You are doing some things in secret, or some things happen to you and it's been weighing on you, and you may simply just be tired of holding that secret. You may be just tired of being something who you're not, just being a phony person. Or you may want to tell this truth because you know what? It's time and I don't have nothing to lose right now. Or some people just want to tell the truth on their deathbed. They want to make a deathbed confession. So why do you want to tell the truth about that now? Now, telling the truth is a way for you to finally reveal something. Y'all with me? Telling the truth is a way for you to finally reveal something that has affected you in some manner. It could have been, or it may be, the catalyst for something to change in your life. But whatever truth you are holding, whatever secret you're holding, it may be time to reveal it in order to propel you to your next level, to where your journey takes you next, to your destiny. All truths, telling them, are not bad truths. Y'all don't agree with that? Somebody is thinking, well, Pastor KZ, if you've been lying about something, that just simply makes you a liar. No, it doesn't. Sometime when you are holding a truth or holding a secret, sometime you're doing it as a protective mechanism. Either if you tell this truth, it will destroy somebody that you love very deeply and you don't want to destroy them. Or if you reveal this truth, it will just lead to trouble. Somebody may get hurt behind it. And I don't just mean hurt emotionally. Physically, it could cause somebody to go put hands on somebody else. Pastor K, give us an example. If a daughter, a female, a woman, a girl, reveals to her mother or to her father that an uncle, a male cousin, Granddaddy. Oh, somebody head about to explode now. Yeah, granddaddy, stepdaddy. Touch them could lead to somebody getting hurt. If a little boy go and tells his mama that he's been violated, mishandled, could lead to somebody getting hurt. So telling the truth is a very delicate situation. That is why when someone wrote me a couple of weeks ago and said, Pastor K, can you just stop for a moment with telling the emails and dig into why people want to tell the truth? I received what the writer of that email, what the young lady wrote to me. Well, she was an older lady, but she wrote that to me in an email and said, pause for a moment and start asking why you want to tell the truth about that situation. So I thank you for bringing that to my attention, because we've been telling these truths of these different situations people are going through, and we didn't stop to think about why tell this that day? Why this secret got to come out now? So why are you telling this truth? Ask yourself. Some of you want to tell the truth about something, but the question is why? Why you want to tell it now? What is so important that this truth be told now? And it's nothing wrong with telling the truth. But also I preface that by saying, as I said last week, are you telling the truth out of spite or to get revenge on somebody? Because if that's what you're doing it for, that's not the right reason. Telling the truth is going to hurt either way, whatever that truth is, whatever that secret is. But it's going to hurt somebody either way. But then again, telling the truth needs to be a mechanism to help somebody. Help somebody how, Pastor K? Help somebody maybe live in their truth. Help somebody maybe testify. Going back to testimony, help somebody testify about what they've encountered and how they got through it. Telling the truth is not always a bad thing, y'all, when it comes to personal things, when it comes to pain. Sharing that pain with other people is not always a bad thing. And the fact is, one thing about telling the truth, and I got to really say this, and I'm going to work with this more probably in the upcoming weeks, because the Holy Spirit has led me to deal with these topics that I'm bringing just to give you a little appetizer. But we got to dig deeper into this and delve more into the inner workings of your emotions and why. I'm asking you these whys this week. Can I just say this? Telling the truth means means most of the time, you got to do something very difficult. How difficult, and why are you saying difficult? Because now you have to relive the pain you felt. I'm going to deal with this on another episode, maybe next week, reliving the pain. But when you tell the truth, now you got to relive that pain all over again. And some of that pain you encountered happened years and years and years ago. Telling the truth means you got to reveal maybe a secret that you've been holding for years and years and years. And you know what? Somebody may not be ready to hear it. Telling the truth means you got to revisit the place of that pain. Revisit the place of that incident that happened. Revisit the day, the time that all of this junk happened that changed your life and is affecting you now in your adulthood. And now you never associated that incident that happened to you when you was 5 years old, when you was 10 years old, when you was a 12-year-old child, when you was 15 years old, whatever age bracket you were in. Now you got to relive and revisit that time, that pain, the day that happened. What went wrong? What could I have done different? Is this my fault? Did I cause this? You got to relive all of this stuff all over again. Tears will come. And now you got to deal with, walking in this shame, this embarrassment, this humiliation, this walking in, looking at yourself in the mirror saying, what did I do to deserve that? Or you got to revisit and relive the fact, Mama, where were you? Daddy, where were you? Y'all didn't protect me. Or Mama, why did you lie to me all these years? Daddy, why you couldn't come and tell me the truth about this? I had to find this out from somebody else. You are now reliving all of that stuff. You got to revisit the place this happened. Sometimes even in your adulthood, every time you go to a family function, you've got to now look this person who injured you in the face. They're there just like they didn't do anything. Telling the truth sometimes means you've got to re-visualize the person. They may be dead now. The person or the persons who hurt you. Telling the truth. Why? Why is it important that you tell it now? Some of you are about to burst because you've carried stuff for so many years and you're tired. Everybody don't want to hear the truth. Because now, know why people are saying, well, why did it take you all these years to tell it? It can't be true. You must be lying about it. That is some people's response. Be prepared for that. And be prepared that some of these people who are going to say this to you is some of the main people who were supposed to love you and protect you. They may say this to you. Be prepared for that. Be prepared. Why tell the truth? Am I piquing somebody's, or am I triggering somebody's emotions right now? Am I stirring you up right now? Am I causing you to think about something right now? Do you want to tell that truth? And do you want to tell it now? And why is it important that you tell it now? I hate to say this, but some of you don't need to go to the grave holding that secret. You don't need to go to your grave holding that truth, because if holding that truth is causing you all kind of trauma, you need to tell it. Let the chips fall where they may sometime. Believe me, somebody gonna get hurt. But you know what? You've been hurt. You're walking in hurt and pain and shame for so many years. It's time for you to release now. It's time for you to let that burden go. You've got to just tell it. And you know what? Even if you have to go to a cemetery and just speak out in the atmosphere to that person who's laying there, or whose body was planted there on the day of their funeral, you've got to go there and just spill your guts and tell it. See, telling the truth don't necessarily mean you're going to tell a person who's still alive. Sometimes a truth got to be said out loud. You ever just like, when I say it out loud, it's like I'm freeing myself. Have you had something that you just, you know what, I need to say this and I need to say it out loud. And when you hear it coming out of your mouth, you say, man, I just cannot believe this is what I've been holding on to all these years. I'm ready to let go of this bitterness. I'm ready to let go of this anger that I've been suppressing all these years. I want to be free. I'm ready to reveal this secret because I want to be free. I'm not being honest about who I am. I'm not being honest about what I am. I'm not being honest about what I believe in. I just want to be free. That's why it's important that some of you tell the truth. I hope I've piqued your interest and had a thought for you to think about today, and something to marinate in your spirit. Thank you again for watching. We are going to continue the series on the whys next week. Why this? Why that? I want to spark something in you. I want to stir up something in you. So keep watching. Please comment. I know you want to comment. I know you want to write to me in the email. Please do so. Hit the thumbs up button, and I will see you back tomorrow. Have a wonderful Thursday.